Hey y'all. Hi. Okay, here's what's going on. I have so many things to reckon with. If you happen to be new to my channel, hi, I'm so glad you're here. My name is Hannah, and I love beautiful things, but I don't want to have too many of them because I feel like if I have too much stuff, I can't keep it all in my mind palace, and I can't really love each item and use each item as it deserves. So I budget so that I don't spend too much money on beautiful things and acquire too much that way. I'm kind of leaning into quality over quantity in terms of what I buy myself. And then I have some things that come my way as PR products from companies, things that they send me for review because I have a YouTube channel. And with those things, I try to be mindful about which ones I keep. So I go through the stuff that has come my way every once in a while on camera. I'm going to tell you what it is I'm keeping and what it is I'm going to be giving away and why. And in that way, I do some reviews and we have some discussion about this way of life and just way of thinking about stuff. This is only my third year on YouTube and I didn't receive any PR during the first year. I declined all offers of PR during my no-buy year. So this is only the end of my second year ever of being open to receiving PR from brands. And I do feel like compared to the first year, it did kind of taper off during the pandemic. And so my reckonings have been kind of infrequent this year and they haven't been very robust comparatively. But as we've gotten towards the end of the year, there's been a little bit of an uptick in PR compared to how it was for most of the rest of this year of 2020. I'm sure that it's because of the holidays. So I kind of like let it get away from me and now I've got like this huge pile. So I think that what I'm gonna do is just make peace now, right here in the introduction with the fact that this might be a long video. Those of you who don't like long videos are just gonna be out of luck, and those of you who do are going to be in luck. But if I don't make it through everything, I don't wanna rush. And I don't wanna I'm not very high energy today. I'm just kind of like, this is what we're dealing with, right? So I don't wanna rush and I don't wanna push myself into a frenzy that isn't organic to my state of being today. So I'm just gonna go through one by one and we'll get however far we get. And if I have to film another reckoning quite soon after, that'll be fine. And if this ends up just being a really long, relaxed video, that'll be fine. That's what we're doing. Let's go ahead and get into the meat of the video. Right out of the gate, I'm going to reckon with something that I just received in the mail, but it wasn't PR. And actually, I wouldn't ordinarily feel like I would have to reckon with something like this because it was a gift from a good friend and she selected it really well. Like she knew that I would love it and it just never crossed my mind that I would think about whether or not I'm keeping it. Like a gift that's like a gift from a friend because they picked it out for me. I don't usually put that stuff in purgatory. The purgatory box is specifically for PR products or products that come my way because I'm an influencer, products that I buy in order to review, but not necessarily because I want to own them. That's mostly what we're going through, but I just have to tell you about this. My friend Simbri sent it to me in the mail as a Christmas gift. It's a piece of Victoria Beckham beauty makeup, which is a makeup line that I've always wanted to try and I've never gotten to try. And it's the one thing that has always captured my imagination the most from that brand. It is the lid luster in onyx. And I opened it this morning. It came in the mail yesterday, very late last night actually. Like the mailman delivered our mail at like 10 p.m. And so I brought the packaging because I didn't want it sitting on the porch overnight. And then I just left it because I wasn't gonna like open it at 10 p.m. So I woke up this morning, I got ready, and I didn't actually get all my makeup on, but I kind of like got ready for the day. And then I was like, I'm gonna open my present from Simbri. So I opened it and I used it to get ready. And it's what I'm wearing all over my eyes. This is actually a one shadow look. It's just this product and a little bit of black eyeliner. It's so pretty. I'm such a sucker for tortoise shell. I just love everything about the vibe of this brand. It actually is everything I've ever dreamed. I feel like a lot of times when you've wanted something for ages and ages, like I've wanted this since it came out well over a year ago. Like I've wanted it for over a year, specifically this. And I feel like a lot of times when you want something that long and then you finally get it, it's a disappointment because it cannot live up to the fantasy that you've built in your brain. But performance-wise and color-wise too, I really like that it sort of retained its neutrality when I buffed it out. It didn't get too blue. It really is like that charcoaly black. If it buffed out to a gray, but the gray is like a smoky neutral. And it's, you know, really elegant to work with. It's not really creasing as far as I can tell. It was easy to blend out, and it's tough to do a one shadow look with something so incredibly dark. Anyway, thank you so much, Simbri. I'm very, very pleased, and I know a lot of you will be super excited. I'll circle back and use this on camera and review it more, but you know, for the purposes of the reckoning, let's just say I'm definitely going to keep it. Simbri and I are really peas in a pod when it comes to gift giving. We both just really cherish gift giving, and so we've been like talking about the wrapping paper that we got to like wrap presents this year because, you know, so much is canceled. It's like getting gifts and wrapping them are all we have. This is Simbri's wrapping paper this year. Can you even? And this is the piece that the VB Beauty lid luster came wrapped in. It's different shapes of boobs. And it's from this brand Society 6. It's a really cool website where you can choose like your print for a whole bunch of different things like homewares, office supplies and stuff. And they have really amazing artists selling their work or like selling the imagery to be printed on there. And after Simbri showed this to me, I bought all of my wrapping paper from Society 6 too, and it just came. Let me show you some of it. This is a Christmassy one. Oh wait, it's upside down. This is a Christmassy one. This is another Christmassy one. And then I got this too. And then I got this one with the oranges, which I feel like doesn't have to be Christmassy in case I don't use it all, but it can be Christmassy. I feel like it will work well with other Christmas paper. It is a lot of wrapping paper. It's like 6 robust sheets in every order. And I'm really excited about it. It's like the best wrapping paper I've ever had. This was such a tangent. This was like a serious tangent. Maybe I'm doing that thing where I'm like, let's talk about something else instead of digging into this intimidating pile of stuff that I have to reckon with. It's gonna be kind of out of order. Like there are things that came from the same brand, but the only way that I can sanely move through this is just bird by bird, buddy. Bird by bird. We're just gonna go one piece at a time. All right, right on top. So I already did trying new makeup. I did a video like trying new makeup. I was like, I'm such a YouTuber. Trying new makeup with some of the stuff that Flower Beauty sent me, but I didn't try in that video absolutely everything that was in the PR package that they sent me. This was something else that was in the package. It's the Flower Beauty Color Shift Lip Smoothie. I absolutely love the packaging from Flower Beauty. I feel like it looks so high end. I'm sure that this is perfectly lovely to wear, but it is one of those pH shifting, like pH sensing, or so they say, color shifting goo products. It's like a goo that shifts color and it just turns fluorescent flamingo pink on me. Everything like that, the color shifting lip balms, the magic frog, all of that stuff, it just turns to a color of pink that I never wear. So I'm going to give this away. The other product, the other similar lip product, although it's not color shifting, that Flower Beauty sent to me is the Chill Out Lip Glaze. And even though this is in a color of pink that I don't usually wear, it is a wearable pink for me. It's just not my usual preference, but I've been loving this. And actually, when I edited the footage from that video where I tried this on, and I said in that video that the quality of it is very, very high, it reminds me of nothing so much as the Bobbi Brown lip oil, like crushed oil infused lip gloss, which is what I'm wearing today. Once I started talking about it, I like wanted to wear that more. So I'm wearing the Bobbi Brown one today. This is a dupe for that. And I love the consistency. And when I edited the footage back, I actually really liked the color a lot more than I did even the first couple of times I put it on. I was like, oh, I can actually rock that color. So I'm definitely going to keep this lip glaze from Flower Beauty. Should we do more of the flower things? Let's get more of the Flower Beauty things out of the way. The eyeshadow palettes, I'm tempted to keep the one that I wore in that video, like the one that I did the look with in that video, because I love the look that I got. I loved the color, but I'm pretty sure that I have shades like this already. I will probably after this video double check just to make sure that I can get something similar to like that smoked out purpley color that I had all over my lids. But I think I can probably do something similar with shadows from like the Natasha Denona Lila palette and give this away to someone who doesn't have as much eyeshadow as I do. And I'm going to give the other one away as well. The Priming Whip can definitely go. I don't want to put this on my face anymore. If you want to know more about that and you haven't seen that other video, then watch it because I did like a whole demonstration. I'm also going to give away the Gel Crush Lip and Cheek. This is the kind of product, it felt really beautiful. I didn't try it on my face because I know that I'm just going to give it away. I don't really like gel sheer cheek formulas. So I'll give this to someone pretty much untouched and that'll be great. But I bet if you do like this eyes kind of thing, this is a really good one because it did feel really nice. I'm gonna keep the illuminating setting spray for now. I like it so much that I've like used it every day since I filmed that video. So I'm gonna keep it. And of course I'm going to keep the Warrior Princess mascara and keep testing it. I can't give this away now that I've used it on my eyes. So even if I end up hating it, I'm not going to be able to gift it. Flower Beauty also sent me this serum, the Flower and CBD Chill Out Skin Serum. And I think I am going to give this away unopened simply because I have a lot of beautiful skincare. I have some nice skincare that came to me recently from YesStyle. They sent me some K-beauty stuff and there were a number of serums in there. My skin has been really dry lately and it's because I haven't been taking good care of it. I feel like it's one of the ways in which my self-care has slid during quarantine, and especially as we've gotten into a new routine here in this house, which is just busier. I feel like the challenge with like care stuff, like the hard time holding on to positivity, combined with the busyness of the lifestyle here where we're like helping to take care of a baby and I'm doing a lot of cooking for the whole house and all of my work on top of that. It's meant that my skincare routine has just kind of gotten shuffled off this mortal coil. So this Rovectin Skin Essentials Treatment Lotion, it just looks like a really viscous moisturizing essence. So I'm gonna keep this and try it. This I didn't select. Sometimes YesStyle offers to send me PR and they're like, you can choose the things. And I actually did do that recently. They offered to send me some things and I picked a couple of tops that are like really crazy because I just wanna like have something interesting to wear on camera. But separately from that, they sent me some skincare that they picked for me that they specifically wanted me to review. So I didn't pick this, I don't know anything about this, but I'm gonna test it. I'm gonna keep it for this reckoning and like use it and then let you know. And actually there's some other things on my vanity that I've already started using. Let me get them. This Aromatica product is like a watery calming essence. And this right here is a moisturizing serum. Both of them are like good for redness, good for irritated and inflamed skin. And yeah, since I opened them like 4 or 5 days ago, I've been using both of them a lot, doing the 7 skin method, packing the essence in and then layering this on top. And that has been good, if only for my mental health, like to spend the time just there packing the moisture into my skin instead of just sitting down on my vanity for 2 seconds and being like, "Wah," and then like leaving, which is what I've been doing, I feel like kind of for months now. Big detour, but I did deal with a couple more products. That was all just to say that I'm going to give away the Flower Beauty Serum because I feel more excited about testing out those ones from YesStyle than I do about this one. And even though I have been like opening my heart to a little bit of an excess of serums lately, I feel like this is one too many. So this one's gonna go in a gift package. There was a little bit of makeup in the YesStyle like PR package that they sent to me, the one where they were just like, we're sending you stuff that we want you to test. This is such a cute eyeshadow palette. It's called Peach Sea, or maybe the brand is Peach Sea. Yeah, Peach Sea Soft Mood eyeshadow palette. It's very pretty. It reminds me of one of those little Huda Beauty palettes. And I'm tempted to use it, but I definitely don't need something kind of this neutral and mid-toned. I have plenty of eyeshadows like this and it's so giftable. So I think I'm gonna give it away. I think you can probably see that I swatched that bronze in the bottom right-hand corner right there, just a teeny bit to see the quality. And I also swatched the darkest shade in the other bottom corner. I didn't want to disturb the pans too much with swatching in the event that I decided to give it away, but I just wanted to see. So I did a tiny swatch of this like deep bronze and a tiny swatch of this dark matte. And they actually swatched beautifully. Like the quality is good. I'm excited to give this to someone. But the dark one, the really dark one, it swatched to kind of a mid-tone. Like I feel like with a dark brown like this, there's no way that you can tell by looking at the pan whether you're gonna get a really dark, rich, ruddy shadow that will really deepen up a look and almost function like a black would, or whether you're gonna get basically like a crease shade. And with this palette, you get basically a crease shade. So this is definitely a good palette for someone who wants a little variety, but leans into neutrals and enjoys a lighter makeup look and something that's pretty easy to work with, because the fact that it's not too deep will make the whole thing easier to build looks with. But that's not me, that's like some of my friends. So I'm gonna give this away to someone. They also sent a mascara, and I tend to give mascaras away. It's called Long Lash Curling Mascara. I don't think I've ever tried a K-Beauty mascara. So I'm gonna keep this and try it. I'm going to test it out. Here's something else that I got the chance to try on camera in that video when I was trying the Flower Beauty products. Lila B sent me this set. I think it must be one of their holiday gift sets. It's so cute. The bag is like really beautiful, but everything Lila B does is really beautiful, really luxurious feeling. So they sent 2 shades of illuminator, and one of the illuminators, the one that's the lighter color, it's Be Enchanting, I tried in that video, and the other one, Be Captivating, I tried during makeup playtime. It looks like kind of a bronzy peach, and I was kind of hoping that I would really love it as like a blushy shade, but it ended up buffing out very orange on me. And it looked beautiful. Actually, it wasn't just makeup playtime. I think I did wear it on camera one time. I did really love the way that it reflected light, the way that it reflected the lights when I was wearing it on camera, but the color just didn't make my heart go pitter patter. I feel like it's not original to my collection and it's not my favorite color to wear on my cheeks. I wish it had looked more in my cheeks the way that it looks in the pan. But again, it ended up just looking pretty peachy, pretty orange. So I've only used this a little bit. It's pretty untouched, and I think it'll be lovely to give this away to someone. I can't decide about the other one. I think I'm gonna give the other one away too. It was also really lovely. I mean, I really liked it in that video. I liked the way that it blended with the blush. But I have plenty of illuminators. I have plenty of cream cheeks. And for example, today I sat down to do this look and I wanted like a really glossy cream cheek and I ended up using the e.l.f. palette, the highlighter in the e.l.f. palette instead, even though I have this one and I was trying to decide about it. In the e.l.f. one, it's like, you know, I use it all the time and I still preferred it to this one that I had just opened and just started trying. And this makes a lovely gift. These Lila B products make lovely gifts. I feel like they're really user-friendly, really unintimidating, specifically for people who don't have or wear a lot of makeup. So I'll pass this along to someone who will love it and someone for whom it will be like their one and only easy to wear illuminating cheek product. This, however, I think I'm gonna keep. It's the Lila B Lovingly Lip Tinted Lip Oil. And I still have it in its carton because when they sent these to me, it's funny, I think the opposite thing is happening from what I expected. When they sent me this little bag with these 3 products, I was like, yes, the illuminators. I've been wanting to try those Lila B illuminators forever. And I'm so excited that I get to try both colors because I might like the paler one for blending with blushes and I might like the deeper one just as a blush. And then I was like, but the lip thing I'll definitely give away because I have so many lip products and it's in a bit of a deeper color. So it's like this beautiful, rich color, but it's not super sheer. It's pretty pigmented. And I feel like something in this rich color that's not very sheer can be kind of hard to wear. It can be kind of hard to control the lip line. So I basically took one look at it and I was like, this will be a great gift. I'll be able to give this away in its box completely untouched. But the other night during makeup playtime, out of curiosity, I took it out. I didn't apply it straight on my lips because I was expecting I'd be giving it away. I took it out and then I just got a little bit of the product with like a Q-tip and I applied it to my lips just to see. And I really loved the color. I felt like it gave me that kind of like naturally plump, naturally pigmented lip look, kind of like some of the Charlotte Tilbury berries, like soft red or nude reds. It made me want to just like give it more of a chance. So I think I'm gonna hang on to this, give it more of a chance, wear it some more, wear it on camera, and then like report back about it to you. So it's funny, I'm keeping this one and giving the 2 illuminators away. That's the exact opposite of what I thought would happen. All right, let's talk about this Sabon stuff. So I already talked about the body scrub on camera, the white tea body scrub. I gave it to Julia. So I showed it on camera in the video about what I'm giving my friends and family for gifts for the holidays. And I can report back. I gave it to her on the 2nd night of Hanukkah. I've just been like giving her a gift every night of Hanukkah and she loves it. I'll let her tell you guys about it the next time she's on camera, but she loves it. She says it's the best body scrub she's ever tried. And she's like a body scrub aficionado. She says that she feels like she would buy it with her money. And I think it's like $35 or $40 for that big tub. It's like a pretty pricey body scrub. I think she's going to buy it when she runs out. She loves it so much. And the scent, the white tea scent, I was indeed correct. She loves it. And she said it reminds her of something like it reminds her of a scent of somewhere they like went on their honeymoon or something. So like it was a huge smash hit. So much so that I gave her another thing that had come in the package from Sabon, which was a hand soap and a hand lotion, both also in the white tea scent. So on another night of Hanukkah, I gave her that as a gift. And so I don't have them here to show you, but you know, you can imagine, very beautiful, very luxurious, same scent. But I have some other things from Sabon. So there's the hygienic hand wash. This must be a hand sanitizer. It says deep cleansing wash-free hand soap in patchouli lavender vanilla. I was about to say like, I'll keep it because like we need hand sanitizer because of the pandemic, but we have plenty of hand sanitizer. And particularly because of the pandemic, I feel like this would be a nice thing to include in a gift package when I'm sending gifts out. So I'm gonna give this away. I might include it in like a gift to my mom or something. This is a little gift package also from Sabon. It says a pampering shower oil. I love a shower oil. A pampering shower oil and body lotion in a limited edition fragrance of rich plum and soft floral notes. Should I open it and smell it? Will I be able to put it back? Yeah, I think I'll be able to put it back together. I haven't decided what I'm doing with any of this stuff yet, you guys. This is like, it's like an off the cuff reckoning. It smells really good. So it says shower oil, but it's definitely like a body wash. I mean, it's more viscous than an oil. I think it's a body wash enriched with 4 natural oils. I mean, it says on the front that it's enriched with 4 natural oils. I think when they say shower oil, they mean a body wash with oils in it. Then there's also this body lotion in here. And even though I love body wash myself, I don't want to break up the set and I don't love body lotion for myself. So I am going to keep this set together and I'm going to give it away. I was so confident that I'd be able to put it all back together. Wait, I think I still am confident. Okay, yes, I put it back together. I'm gonna give this as a gift. Sabon sent me this whole beautiful package bursting with like gorgeous body care stuff. And I've given it all away, or I've decided to give it all away. And I wanna keep at least one for myself, partly because I like beautiful things, but also because, you know, they sent it to me with the intent that I would try the stuff out. And I feel like Julia trying the stuff, the body scrub, is like just as good as that because she lives right here and she can report back and she's let me know that it's awesome. But I'm gonna keep this last thing for myself. It's a hand scrub. Soothing hand skin renewal. Smoothing hand skin renewal. Contains menthol and olive stone kernel. So I'm gonna keep this for Joe and me. His hands have been really dry lately, so I think that he'll particularly love this. And I'm excited to use it too. Thanks, Sabon. That was like a really exciting PR package to get. Beautiful body products. And a lot of you in that other video when I talked about the brand said that you really love that brand too. And I didn't know about them before. Moving right along, here's something that didn't make it into the Flower Beauty when I was going through the stuff from Flower Beauty. It's their eyebrow gel. It's their version of Glossier Boy Brow, and it looks exactly like it. Again, the packaging is very beautiful, very just classy feeling. It's kind of soft touch. It's really nice to touch. And the little brush is perfect. And I think it's a fiber brow gel. Like you can see the fibers, it looks very fibrous. It's just way too light for me. I mean, I can see why if someone did like try to pick my correct color, I can see why they would have picked it if they were looking at my hair. But my actual brows are like dark brown, especially when I dye them. I mean, my natural brows aren't dark brown. My natural brows are invisible, but I like my brows to be kind of like a dark ashy color. So this just doesn't work at all. But I think that one of my cousins this will be perfect for her because she has like much paler hair and she doesn't do dark brows the way that I do. Erin from Erin's Faces sent me some beautiful things. I already showed the body scrubs. The chocolate one, it's so good. It's almost gone. I'm like gonna have it in my empties next time around. And the peppermint one I gave to Julia. But she also sent me replacements for the Matcha Mascara and the Radiant Firming Concealer. And I have been using my Erin's Faces Radiant Firming Concealer almost daily, especially as we've gotten into the winter months. I feel like it's the only actual coverage product that I have, like the only concealing product that's actually actively nourishing to the skin and makes me feel like I'm moisturizing my skin. So as it gets drier and my skin gets drier, I've been using it more, and I do think it's kind of getting close to getting used up. So I'm gonna keep this for myself because I feel like I'll be breaking into it pretty soon, the concealer. But the backup of the mascara, I don't need to keep because I still have the initial one that I had that I tested. I'm still using it. I layer it with other mascaras. It's such a volumizing and lengthening mascara. So if you're looking for that from a small brand, independent, woman-owned brand, or from a clean beauty brand, then I do recommend the Matcha mascara. But I'm gonna give this one away. It's like a lot of when it rains mascaras, it pours mascaras. Ugh, we're getting into some stuff that I don't know what to do and I haven't made a decision about, and that's the dragon lipstick. They might stay in purgatory. Do I really want to do that to myself? First I'll tell you about this one, the Demoiselle d'Avignon themed lipstick. So beautiful. This is from Zisi's Picasso collection, and I hope you can see that it's textured. It's not just visually beautiful, it has some texture on it. It's so pretty. It's a soft pink with just a slight sheen to it. I've been enjoying wearing it. I love the packaging. I'm going to keep this lipstick. Then the dragon lipsticks, let me find the one that I actually have worn. I put this on in a video, just like a get ready with me video. And it's a soft red, a nudie red that definitely does read kind of pinky red. It's very much like Bobbi Brown crushed lip color in Babe. And I know that I'll wear it a lot. I'm gonna keep this, okay? Who am I kidding? I'm keeping this incredible dragon lipstick in this very wearable color. The formula is lovely too. I mean, I feel like we all know by now what they look like, but in case you're out of the loop, this is what they look like. And I have two more in their beautiful boxes in their velvet cases. And I can't bring myself to swatch them, and I can't bring myself to try them on. And I also feel like I can't bring myself at this point to give them away because they're like so, I'm very stuck over them. Like I just don't know what to do. I think I probably want to give them away, but I think that I'm struggling because the idea, well, here's what I'll do. There's one that I know about for sure. So MO1, the really bright red, that's the one that my little magpie wants to keep, because even though the other one's more wearable, the really bright red is more, it's more the perfect fit with this idea. Like I like the idea of having this dragon lipstick in that color. The other one, the deeper, more blood red, that's like a classic red, a little bit of a blue red. I just know that I don't wear this red as much. And so this one I can definitely put in the giveaway pile. So I'm gonna give this one away for sure. I think I'm gonna keep this one in purgatory. I think that I just need to wait, and probably one day, either the passion will strike me and I'll give it away, or the passion will strike me and I'll start wearing it. But I think I need to wait for the passion to strike. I think on this one, I can't really force a decision. The opulence of them has bamboozled me. And I think it's something that I probably wouldn't have gotten myself into this predicament by buying them. It's the fact that they came in PR and that they're like this and that they're so special and that it weirdly feels like this once in a lifetime opportunity and I have to keep it now or forever hold my peace or something. I don't know. I'm all mixed up over these just because they're so extra. I have this packaging here, the empty package of the eyebrow pencil that came in this line, to remind me to tell you that I decided to use it, to keep it and use it, and that I actually really like it. I really like the Carp brow pencil. I like the color and the consistency and everything. And it looks like a golden magic wand and it's really special. So I'm hanging on to that one. But I think that I'm gonna give the eyeliner, this incredibly elaborate eyeliner, away to someone who wears liquid eyeliner, because because I don't. And it's a brush tip. But you have to pump it up. And I haven't pushed that button at all. I haven't activated the product because I suspected that I might decide to give it away, and I am. Let me dig through for some more of this ZC stuff. I'm feeling emboldened now. I'm emboldened to give some of it away. So the foundation, I kept one and I've been testing it out and I kind of like it. I'm gonna keep testing it, and then like I'll decide, I'll come back later either in like a declutter or another reckoning or something and let you know about that. But this one wasn't quite as good of a match for me as it, so I'm gonna give this one away, the one that was like a little more pink. This is the box for the one that I still have. And this is the box for the makeup base. I think I'm gonna give it away too. I'm probably gonna send it together with the foundation lotion to someone. It's really beautiful. The bottle is really beautiful and it has that iridescent soap bubble effect that I love. But it's more watery than the VDL Lumi Layer Primer, which I really, really love. So I'd rather give this beautiful thing as a gift in its beautiful box and just keep using the one that I prefer in terms of formula. I think that there are a couple more ZC things mixed in here, but I will cross those bridges when I come to them. I just wanted to get those like ornate ones out of the way all at once while I was feeling like I could handle it. So these things came from YesStyle. It's like they're like face masks for your neck and jawline. I guess I'll try them. It seems like a lot of work, but I guess that's what I'm doing up here, right? Some kind of work. I guess I'll try them. Seems uncomfortable. I also just feel like my neck is wrinkling and my jawline is sagging, and it's just because I'm aging and there's nothing I can do about it. And I just feel like, what is one like face mask for the neck wrinkle one time gonna do? It just feels like this expensive, futile thing that one would buy because one isn't coming to terms with the aging process. So I feel they've confused me a little bit. And that's why I'm kind of like, I guess I'll try them. I don't know, maybe I'll use this and then the shape of my face will change completely overnight and I'll come back on here and I'll be like snatched to the gods and it'll look like I got plastic surgery and you guys will be like, how did you do that? If that happens, I'll let you know. Oh, I'm so glad that I remembered to tell you about this. So this company, Easehold, kindly reached out and offered to send me a makeup mirror months ago. And this was at a time when, so we'd moved in here. I think I mentioned to you that my vanity mirror broke during the move. So I had this like old full-length IKEA mirror that I would like push up against the wall behind my vanity, and I had stuck vanity lights around it. So it was like just a little cobbled together version of a vanity mirror with lights around it. And it broke when we moved in August, I guess it was like end of August. And in this space, I haven't had a place where I had enough light to get ready, because my vanity, you can see the very corner of it over there, and it's very dark in that corner. And there's no way to like add light because of where it's positioned in the room. Like I couldn't like put a lamp or like angle it towards a window, and all the windows are behind me. So I was continuing to store my makeup at my vanity, but I hadn't been able to sit at my vanity and do my makeup since we moved in. And then Easehold wrote to me and they were like, do you want to test our makeup mirror? And I was like, do I ever? Because what I was doing was I was using my ring light here to get ready. So I was bringing I would put, every time I wanted to do my makeup, I would get a little box and I would put in all the makeup I wanted to use and I would bring it over here and sit down. And I have this little mirror here, but it's just to like check my angles. It's not a very good mirror and it's not lined up with the light, and the light itself, like I didn't really enjoy having like my filming light on all the time when I was just getting ready. And it went on like that for months, and it's fine. You know, it was fine. Like I can live. But it was especially challenging, I feel like, when I was getting ready for filming and I really wanted a certain look and I was like putting my makeup on for the video. And I just, with that setup, I never felt like I could quite be sure that I knew how I looked. You know, I just didn't have a very good sense of it. So I was so excited to try this mirror from Easehold, and they sent it to me, and it's quite beautiful, especially for what I think the price is. I think I looked it up and it's maybe around the $50 mark or something. And you know, it's like a trifold mirror. I'll try not to blind you. It has a light that lights up around it, and you can change it to like a cool light, a very warm light, or a more neutral, natural light. It's rechargeable. You don't have to have it plugged in. So it came with a cord that plugs into the back here, and you charge it up and then you can use it without it being plugged in. And that was another problem over there. It was like hard to get a cord over there. It's just been like a whole thing. So for a good long while, I had this up on my vanity over there and I was using it, and it was it was serviceable. It was good. I will say that it's very low, so I wasn't able to sit it on, like if I sat it on a desk, like I'm putting it on the table in front of me, it doesn't even come up high enough to be in frame. So even though like you can tilt it up, if I sit it on a desk and tilt it up, I'd have to like bend over like this to do my makeup. So that wasn't gonna work. So I had to put it on top of my like little acrylic drawers. And even then it was kind of low for me. I have a pretty long torso. So, you know, if I were gonna redesign this, I would make this extendable so that I could have raised it up quite high. If I could have raised it up quite high to have it like right here, I probably would have maybe not even felt like I needed to get something else. Like maybe it would have just been it forever. But the other thing that made it hard for me to use was that the light, while it's like bright enough to actually illuminate yourself and help, like it helped add light to my face, it wasn't enough light for me to use when there was no other source of light in the room. So when it was dark at night, or if I was really backlit, this couldn't compete with that. Ultimately, Joe decided to complete the task of like finishing the setup for equipment by getting me a more just like a more full-size and a nicer Impressions vanity mirror, which is one of the things that was on our equipment list for renovating the system of my YouTube channel. And he was like, you know, this is technically channel equipment, so we can write it into the channel budget. And I was like, okay. And it has made a huge difference. I really, really love that mirror, and I'll try to, the new one, the one that that I've been using, I'll try to remember to link it down below. It was, I think that it was on sale on the website, but then we found it on Amazon for even less than what it was on sale for on the website. Anyway, it's been a mirror saga. I'm very happy where I've ended up. And as part of the mirror saga, I got the chance to test this mirror and use it for quite a while. And it was definitely like good, but not great. I haven't even like spent a second thinking about whether I have another use for this. But I'm guessing that what I'll end up doing is sticking with my current mirror for filming and giving this to like one of my cousins, like sending it as part of a Christmas gift. Because, you know, they're in college and so they're always moving around, and this is kind of like a nice thing to have to set up somewhere, to just be able to see yourself. It's like relatively portable, you know what I mean? How are you guys doing? I'm starting to run out of steam. I feel like I can make it through a couple more things. I'm like not ready to fully stop, but I feel like there is enough here for another reckoning. Although I've done more than half of it. It's just that my body's starting to get a little stiff and my throat's starting to get a little scratchy. You know what I mean? Like I get to this point where I'm like kind of spent on doing this. And then I'm always like, calm down, Hannah. You can finish this another time. Oh, have I not decided? I don't know if this was here by accident, the Maybelline Lifter Gloss. I think it might have been. I think I might have already reckoned with it. I'm keeping it. And I've been wondering where it was. Somehow it got in my purgatory box. I guess I really haven't reckoned with these Cosmetics Color Drop Serum blushes yet. I feel like I've talked about them a lot because I did that whole video. Very thorough review. And in that video, I even talked about which ones I was keeping. I kept Pink Nectar, love it so much. Rose Milk, which I like, and Venetian Rose, love it so much. So I kept those three. I think that Rose Milk is gonna go though. I think I'm also going to put it back in its little box and give it away. But I'm giving all of the rest of them away. I feel like for that look, I just want the ones that I like love the most, like that sunburnt, glossy cheeked look. So I kept the ones. If you wanna know more about how I feel about the colors and stuff, you should watch the full dedicated Cosmetics Color Drop Serum blush review. I do love all of the colors. I really like the peach one. I mean, I like all of them. I just know that when I want that blush, I'm gonna always reach for Pink Nectar or Venetian Rose because I love those colors the best. And so it just wouldn't be a good choice for me to keep ones that I also love but not as much, because in practical use, they're always gonna get edged out by the ones that I love the most. Sunset Sky, so these are Cherry Splash, Little Lilac, Peachy Peach, Soft Amethyst, and Sunset Sky. Its box is around here somewhere. I'll put it back in its box. I'm gonna give those all away. That's a great product to like it's nice that I was able to test them out, but then I can give them away because of the dropper style of the bottle. So I could like get some product and drop it out and test it out, but I didn't sully the dropper or mess up the packaging or anything. So those will be nice additions to some gift packages. Y'all, I've got to stop. I think what I'm gonna do is just leave this all set up, and the next time I sit down to film, which will probably be tomorrow, I'll film the other half of this reckoning. So this is kind of gonna be like a reckoning in 2 parts spread across 2 videos. And hopefully the second video will come right away. Maybe even if I have enough videos, maybe I'll manage to post it like the same day. I might be able to do that because I did miss a day of Vlogmas. So I've kind of been toying with the idea of trying to post 2 videos on one day so that I can still get like the right number. It's just like how I feel when I'm trying to hold myself to something that I said that I would do. But the other thing that I said that I would do was to give myself grace and be flexible and fluid with it, and that it would be okay if I didn't post every single day, because I knew that it would be a logistical challenge, especially with all of the work we're doing to like change the setup, the system, the workflow, everything. I'm gonna go now. I hope that this was fun. I feel like I made serious progress. Like there have been times in the past in reckonings where I've only managed to reckon with like 10 things, and like that's a lot. And I feel like, I'm just gonna do a quick count. Yeah, I reckoned with like 40 things pretty much, and I'm only keeping about 15 of them. So we're definitely way ahead in terms of like how many things I'm giving away versus how many things I'm keeping. And we definitely made serious progress, made a serious dent in the purgatory box. I will see you next time. We'll see you in the next video, which will be the next reckoning video. Thank you again so much for being here. And don't forget to take extra good care of yourself today so that you can be the most effective version of yourself as you do your work in the world.